Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Charts, episode 327. My name is Dan, and I shall be your host once again. Cheers to you all. Before we start off, if you do like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit the little thumbs up and little bell to be notified when I publish new content like this. Here I am proudly wearing my Grab a Stack of Rock t-shirt from the channel, Grab a Stack of Rock. And you can actually get all these t-shirts, including Off the Charts t-shirts, on the link below. Having said that, now today's episode is regarding, so let me just set it up first. So I post Instagram on everyday vinyl of the day and stuff like that. And which, again, the link is on the bottom here if you're curious for that. And a lot of vinyls, I get this reaction, or sometimes I post them on YouTube here, like, wow, that exists on vinyl? I didn't know that. So I'm here to let you know which rare-ish album, I guess, to a point there, is now available as a reissue on vinyl, or has been issued for the first time on vinyl. Some of these albums are good or bad, whatever. I'm not here to discuss taste here. It's mostly if you're a completist like myself and you want to finish a collection on vinyl, I'm here to let you know which albums have been either issued or reissued on vinyl of late. So this probably in the past 6 months to a couple of weeks ago here, I've noticed some people were not aware of certain albums. And I want to make sure I'm not talking here about unofficials. I try and stay away as much as possible from unofficials. I would rather either have the official original pressing of said album, or if it's actually been officially reissued by a certain company that bought these albums here. So that's what we're going to go look at here. They are in alphabetical order, no particular preference or whatever, just alphabetical by band name. So we're going to start, and I'm going to tell you, if I do remember where they're from, we'll tell you where to get them also. So the first two actually come from, and this was actually released less than a month ago, maybe even 2 weeks. I just saw an ad on, I guess, either on Facebook or wherever, that these were coming out. And I'm like, oh my God, these are actually are out. So this is available on Cleopatra Records. I guess it's .com, but just Google Cleopatra Records and you can find these if you're interested. So I'm talking about Bullet Boys Acid Monkey. So this actually has been issued for a first time on vinyl. This came out in the mid-90s after Zaza, and to me was a complete disappointment in style, recording, everything. This does sound better than the original release. It's been remastered. I mean, it still is Acid Monkey, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due. It does sound better than the original CD that came out, I guess, in 95 or some around that time there. The covers, this version's even better than the original one. The other one was really bad. Anyway, just letting you know, Bullet Boys Acid Monkey is now available via Cleopatra Records, and they only don't have one, they have two. So Bullet Boys 10-Cent Billionaire has officially been released, issued for the first time on vinyl, once again, on Cleopatra Records. Same website, so I got them at the same time. I thought it was actually pre-order, but yeah, no, when I ordered it, it got shipped like basically almost right away. So anyway, yeah, Bullet Boys 10-Cent Billionaire was only available on CD or digital before. And here's the inside. There you go. That's pretty much how he looks like these days, Mark Torian. So anyway, just letting you know that there's two Bullet Boys. Now, if you are a CD person, I know that they released, so this one, Acid Monkey, and also Sophie on and there's a live behind the orange curtain or something like that there. You can actually get them reissued on CD. They do exist already on CD there, but the box set has Sophie on it. So I'm hoping actually they'll release Sophie on vinyl just like they did those two right there. So that's Bullet Boys. If you're wanting to complete your Bullet Boys collection, those two are now available on Cleopatra Records on vinyl for the first time. Next up, I've had this one for a little while, but I will mention it again. So Dangerous Toys, I did see. So this is off of Deadline Music. So they actually, all four Dangerous Toys albums are now officially released on vinyl. Now, this one right here, I will say, I'm going to be keeping my CD because there's missing a song due to length, and it's only one LP. They don't have, which is actually I consider one of the better songs, "Live the Lie." Well, "Live the Lie" and "Mom and Dad." There's two a little outro song, I guess there, but the big song that's missing is "Live the Lie," which I love the song there, but it's not available on this vinyl issue. Still a very good vinyl issue of this album right here. So there you go. Dangerous Toys, the artist formerly known as Dangerous Toys, is now available on vinyl. I got this maybe, 6 months ago. So some of them I may have shown here before, but like I said, Bullet Boys, I know I definitely did not show this here before. So this one's available on vinyl. Again, these are all official releases, okay? Next up, and I feel like these are all the worst, well, the worst albums. I mean, I do like that Dangerous Toys, but the two Bullet Boys ones are, you like them or you don't. Same thing with this one here. And some of these aren't even promoted by the band. Like well, this next one, I don't even know how I found out about. I forget how I found out about this. I know they made 500 copies of this. Yeah, I'll show you. So Dawkins Shadow Life. I know I've shown this before on my actually Church of Vinyl. Maybe that's where it's from there. But you'll see here, like I said, they did 500 copies. So this is 206 out of 500. I guess just Google Dawkins Shadow Life vinyl if you're interested in finishing up your vinyl. I'm looking at the arm right here in my, what the hell? Yeah, the back seat kind of looks like there you go, the end. Anyway, okay, anyway, Dawkins Shadow Life is now available on vinyl. I got this one maybe I got again 6 months ago-ish. Only made 500 copies. Yeah, this is made by the Church of Vinyl off of Sanctuary Records and BMG, so FYI. Dawkins Shadow Life, probably their least popular album. Okay, next up here, this is not, I'm just going to show one, but they've released a whole bunch of their back catalog on vinyl. I'll say I have them all up until Dissonance, so I'm talking about Enough's Enough. On Cleopatra Records also, or you can find them on Bandcamp. From the first one up until Dissonance, minus Strength. Strength is not available. I guess it was a different record company. That one's not available as a reissue. I still have it there. I have the first one up until Dissonance, and I'm missing. I have Diamond Baby Blues or something like that there. They're one of their later ones. Some of their later ones don't even exist on vinyl. They only exist on CD, so I'll have to wait until they get issued on vinyl there, hopefully. Now, having said this, for Enough's Enough, these are great, okay? Again, on Cleopatra Records, which is Deadline Records. So I guess that Deadline Records was the same thing as probably available on... I know I found it on Amazon.ca, that Dangerous Toys. But this one here, yeah, I found them on Bandcamp. And Cleopatra. I had to kind of do both because one was sold out of a certain copy. But yeah, enough's enough, all on vinyl. But like I said, I will be keeping most of my CDs because, like the Dangerous Toys, this one, or not, I forget which ones, a few of them are missing songs. There's more songs on the CD than on the vinyl. But again, if you're a completist like I am, on vinyl from the self-titled debut up until Dissonance are now all available on vinyl, except Strength, which is not part of this new batch. So enough's enough. I just put Question. That's the name of the album. But yeah, they all have been reissued, and I pretty much have them all now. So there you go. Enough's enough. That's another one. All right. This next record company is actually very cool, and um, they're doing a lot of reissues, or cool reissues. So I'm talking about this one here is Firehouse from Real Gone Music. Real Gone Music, pay attention to that. They have a lot of reissues. They just do one at a time. I would say they probably announce one every, what do I say, every 3 to 6 months, maybe. They do one hair metal. So if you try to find the original printing of the self-titled Firehouse, it's ridiculously expensive. So they actually went and reissued this on vinyl on Real Gone Music. So here we go. So you can actually get it now at a decent price. Still available on Real Gone Music if you're interested. So the first Firehouse has been reissued by Real Gone Music. Same thing with this one here, Hardline Double Eclipse. This one also has an original issue on vinyl. Again, ridiculous expensive. So Real Gone Music has gone and reissued this one here, so you can actually get it at a fair price on, again, Real Gone Music. Real Gone Music, I will say, is probably the best of these reissues. That they do a really good job. They just do them too little apart. Like I would make more hair metal reissues or issues on vinyl if I were them there. They just seem to be doing a few per year. But you can actually go and suggest which ones you would like to have reissued. Anyway, Hardline Double Eclipse. That would be the Gioeli Brothers with Neil Sean. So there you go. Another good album right here. Hardline Double Eclipse. Again, that one's been a few months, also 6 months. Now, this next one is not hair metal. Still going to talk about it here. And this is actually pretty cool reissue to a point, okay? So, I'll show you. So the Helicopters Grande Rock. This is not, I got this on, was it on their main website? I forget which website I got this on, but anyway. So, long story short, for Helicopters, they were, I guess their big heyday was in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I got into them, but I got CDs. But the thing is, what Helicopter does was they actually were pro vinyl. So every album was like bonus track on vinyl, but not on the CD. So they were doing the opposite. Having said that, how I found out about this is I follow them on Instagram and Facebook. So that's how I found out that there would be some reissues. And there's another one that they reissued, but I'm going to use this one here as an example. So they're kind of reissuing their old catalog on vinyl. Because why? The originals are, again, very expensive. But what makes this one cool is Grande Rock. So this is the original vinyl, but they actually went and re-recorded the album. So you got the original, and I like to call it the George Lucas version. If you know, you know. So yeah, you got the original Grande Rock right here, how it originally sounded, and Helicopters Grande Rock recorded. and this was again 2024. There you go. That's great, great release. Love this band here. So Helicopters, Grande Rock. Follow these guys on either Facebook and or Instagram to know if you're into this band, to be known when to know when they will issue other albums. And I'm hoping, because like I love these guys, but their discography on vinyl is very expensive, the original ones. So I'm happy with these reissues. And they also reissued what the hell was that? The one with it's a covers album with Electrocute. They look like kind of like the cover of Never Say Die by what the hell was it called here? Give me 1 second here. It looks like Never Say Head Off. There you go. So it's got like two guys, those two guys that drive airplanes. You know, the mask that they're wearing on the top, the front of Black Sabbath's Never Say Die album. Similar to that. That one also has been reissued only, not re-recorded there, but it's been reissued or issued for the first time on vinyl. Anyway, I got it upstairs. All right, next up, this one actually exists on vinyl. Again, very expensive. So this band actually went and reissued this album on vinyl last year, again, last 6 months. So I'm talking about Poison Native Tongue. Again, official reissue. This one was by Universal. It was, I forget where I got this one, but it was probably like something like Ear Music, or I forget which one there, but you can easily findable if you just Google Poison Native Tongue reissue. It's got a lot of bonus tracks, an acoustic version of a song, and an ice mix of another song. Anyway, if you like Poison, well, you must want this one in your discography. Different departure after Flesh and Blood there, but I like this one here. So Poison Native Tongue is now available as a double LP. Okay, that's why there's but yeah, there you go. Poison Native Tongue now available as a reissue on vinyl, because the original one is very rare and very expensive. I actually love it when bands go and reissue. There's a big demand for it. That's the thing, right? And I'm not saying right because I need your approval, but like, right? There is a big demand for reissues here. Okay, next up here, this one also not really hair metal, but thought I'd mention it. This was actually reissued for the first time. No, it was issued for the first time on vinyl, and I jumped on it when I first came out. So I'm talking about The Pursuit of Happiness, The Wonderful World of The Pursuit of Happiness. Now, if you follow this channel, you know how much I love this band, a Canadian pop rock band. This was never on vinyl when it came out. This was in mid-90s, if I remember correctly. I have the CD. But yeah, they went and reissued this one. Now, the cover is shit, okay? Let's call a spade here. But the music inside is so good. I love this album. It's probably my second favorite of theirs. I can listen to this from A to Z there. Different than Love Junk, their first one here, but still, I love this one a lot. So, The Wonderful World of the Pursuit of Happiness. This was, again, I follow The Pursuit of Happiness on Facebook and Instagram, and they were promoting this, and that's how I found out about it. They have the link, so if you can find the Pursuit of Happiness, you'll probably on one of those social media links, you'll see that this one is for sale on their. I believe it's available on Rock Paper Merch, but I'm not 100% on that one. Best way to find out, just follow them on Instagram and or Facebook, and they'll have links of where to get this. So, Pursuit of Happiness, The Wonderful World of Pursuit of Happiness. And by the way, after I finish my list here, let me know if there's some of these I found out by accident, like that Dawkins Shadow Life. Dawkins never promoted that as that it existed on vinyl. Same with the Bullet Boys. There's a dumb story attached with the Bullet Boy story with a post on Instagram I did there, but just follow on Instagram. Look at the Acid Monkey post. You may have a little good laugh there. But yeah, if there's some that I'm missing, like I said, some I find out by mistake. Let me know in the comments because I want to complete my collections. That's pretty much what it comes down to, and it's going slow but surely. Okay. So anyway, let me know. Now, next one, if you follow Metal Sludge, they promote this all the time, and because I ordered one album from them before, now I'm on a mailing list, and that's how I found out about this one. So, Tough Fist First. So I had bought the original or their first one there, which I forgot what the name is there. Um, but on Metal Sludge, which is owned by the singer of what the hell's his name there? Stevie Rochelle. There you go. Have reissued the first Tough album. Now this one, there's a couple of others also available on vinyl, and he always does these deals like if you buy one vinyl, get the other free. FYI. Of course, because I bought just the one, I didn't get part of that deal there. But if you don't have any Tough, check out their. I don't know if the sale's still going on or what there, but yeah, Tough Fist First has been. See, I don't think this one ever was on vinyl. I'm not a big Tough expert, I'll be honest there, but because I want to get all the hair metal, well, there you go. I've got the first two Tough, but there's another one there, the Glam Years, that's on the website also. So anyway, check it out. Tough Fist First, and he of course autographs Stevie autographs everything that you order, I guess. Okay, three more. All right, this one, and again, not that I'm telling you I like a trick, but because I post vinyls of the day every day on my Instagram, I tend to tag said band when I post a vinyl from them, and so I follow them on Facebook and Instagram when I post one, and I tag them on it. And because I tag them and I follow them, then I get to find out their news. And I found out through Instagram that they have this issue. So I'm talking about Tigers of Pantang, and this is Animal Instinct. This is now available on their Bandcamp. Different cover than I think I only have had this on digital. I believe it existed on. What was the cover look like here? I think was it green? Give me a sec there. But yeah, it's available now on their Bandcamp, and of course I ordered it. Is it Animal Instinct? Yeah. Okay. So it's a different. So it's this. So it's not green. It's just a different. Same sort of painting, but the tiger is kind of like at an. Like right here, he's facing you. This one, he's kind of looking in an angle there. But yeah, this one was never issued on vinyl before. Found out about it because of their Instagram. Got it off of their Bandcamp, so I'm hoping that they'll do the same with other releases. Because I've got from the first one up until, oh my god, the whole band wasn't even part. Like two albums there, the Wreckage and an album with some guy's head is coming out of like rocks, and there's a pyramid in back there. They kind of look like Vandenberg Alibi album cover. Anyway, I like the album, the album cover. The album's like whatever. But anyway, Tigers of Pantang, Animal Instinct, now available on their Bandcamp on vinyl. So if you're interested, it's available. So there you go. Two more. Okay, this one's a little trickier. The reason I'm wearing this shirt from Grab a Stack of Rock is because I found out through Michael from Grab a Stack of Rock that this was now available on vinyl. Now, three little dots. Okay, so I'm going to show you the. So it's called Volmer, It's a pleasure doing business. Now, if you're like, wait a minute, I've seen this before. Yeah, it exists on CD as a Helix album. And the Helix album is called It's a Business Doing Pleasure. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, yeah, that Helix album doesn't really sound like Helix. Um, sure, okay, a little bit more mellower. It was supposed to be a Brian Vollmer solo album at the time, but the record company says, yeah, you're going to sell more records, putting it out as a Helix album. So it was supposed to be a solo record at first, and then got put into a Helix album, which was never available on vinyl. Now it's available on vinyl as Brian Vollmer's, I guess, as a solo project. Okay, that's cool. Having said that, I don't really remember which songs, but I know that there's two songs that are on this that are not on the Helix CD, and there's two songs on the Helix CD of the same name that are not on this. If that makes any sense. Um, Still cool. Like I said, I didn't know about this until my friend Mike posted it on Facebook. I'm like, oh my God, that exists on vinyl. So I went and got it. I believe it was on Rock Paper Merch also. They usually concentrate more on Canadian bands there, but anyway, decent product. I wouldn't say wow, but again, if you want all Helix albums on vinyl, it's now called a Vollmer album as opposed to a Helix album, and now available on vinyl. But like I said, if you want this copy with two less songs than the CD, but two extra songs on this vinyl that are not on the original CD. I'm all confused even telling you guys about it. Anyway, Vollmer, it's a pleasure doing business as opposed to Helix. It's a business doing pleasure. And last one, got this 2 weeks ago. It arrived 2 weeks ago. Again, Real Gone Music. So this one exists on vinyl, but again, really pricey to get as an original copy. So Real Gone Music went and reissued this on vinyl, and very good album. I only listened to it once so far. Like I said, I just got this, which is the main reason why I'm doing this episode. Is I'm like, okay, maybe I should let people know about. So again, this is available on Real Gone Music. This came out in early 90s. Anyway, they did a good job reissuing this one here. Very good job, actually, I should say. And there's your picture right there. But yeah, Wild Side. Again, this band came out when hair metal and vinyl were pretty much on their way out. So anyway, there you go. Wild Side, Under the Influence, is now available as a reissue on vinyl from, again, Real Gone Music. So if you sign up to Real Gone Music, they'll send you updates, and that's pretty much how we, like I said, myself, Kevin from Sonic Boom TV orders from them a lot, and I believe Steve from Rock and Metal Invasion also orders from them, but he's got all the originals. Okay, so he doesn't order as much as I do, but yeah, like I said, to me, a reissue is as good as an original issue of said vinyl. Not, again, I'm trying not to go into getting unofficials just because I'm very anal for that. I mean, I could. They sound good. It's the friggin' inner sleeves. You're like, oh my God, this is so, there's some wrong with, and the printing sometimes, I got one McQueen Street, and it comes with a poster, but it's on a piece of paper, and the poster's like it's almost like it was printed wrongly. Yeah, I'm not into unofficial. I can go and rant for a long time regarding unofficials. I have two that I bought on purpose, which actually are pretty good. One that, again, I received by accident, which was that McQueen Street and a Kicks Hot Wire, but I did get the original after all there. So yeah, the inside sleeves and whatever. you could see it's not official. Let me put it that way. So, on that note, these are albums that maybe you guys know, maybe you don't. So, some people on Instagram, they're like, oh my God, that exists on vinyl. I need to get that. Well, that's pretty much the new uh, issues or reissues I've got on vinyl and where to get them. Like I said, mostly I remember where they all go are from. A few of them I just don't remember where I got them there. But again, just Google the like Dawkins Shadow Life vinyl. I'm sure it'll bring you to, if it's not already sold out. I don't know. Like I said, they only made 500 copies, and that one I was in luck. So anyway, yeah, I'm counting on you guys too. Let me know if there are some out there. Again, I'm trying to get all hair metal, so you kind of know what I'm looking for in music. So if there are like like the Rat 1999 self-titled, I'd love for that. I didn't really check there. I spend all day checking all bands. Like I can't do this every day looking for just Googling by chance like I did the Dawkins. But Dawkins, I guess I saw somebody who had a copy, or I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, that exists on vinyl. So jumped at the chance right there. Anyway, that is my episode for today. Hopefully this was helpful for you vinyl completists out there. And like I said, if there's other ones I have missed or probably don't even know that are exist, let me know in the comments, guys. On that note, have yourselves a great whatever, and we shall see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.